guys!
Hey guys! We're here to discuss with you guys our experience with crochet braids.
Okay, so if you saw the first video that we had, pretty much it was how to crochet braids. So we pretty much showed you, the basic easy way of how to crochet braid. And we said, stay tuned because you're going to see the finished look. So here's the finished look. She has, what is it?
F27.
F27 and number 4. And this is Kanekalon hair. And it blends perfectly with her natural hair. So this is the back, okay? And it's a nice little braid out. It's a beautiful style. And what I love about this style is a great back to school style and a great everyday style. And pretty much what you can do is you can, wear it like this. You can put it in rollers. Pretty much, you can do a lot with the Kanekalon hair, human hair, whatever type of hair you want. And this style is known to last for 2 months.
Yeah.
So if you're going back to school, especially college, and you're going away and you don't really know any salons or any shops out there, before you go back, since school I think starts back for most people next week, I think, you can do that hairstyle.
Next week, September, whichever area you're at. If you're like in the south, it's probably next week. If you're up north, it's September. So yeah. But let me just tell you my experience really quickly with Kanekalon hair. When you first put it in, it's going to shed. I kid you not. I first put it in and I was pulling hair out like crazy. It's not coming out now, but I'm pretty sure it will. And I just pulled and it's just shedding like crazy. That's one thing. And two, if you're going to get the Kanekalon hair as your crochet braid, right? You want to make sure that if you are leaving your hair out, that you get as close to your hair color as possible. I mean, you can always be playful, like at the sides, you can have a lighter color, or when you're at the bottoms, you can have a lot of color, then go darker at the top, like I did. But some areas, like my hair is still darker than like some areas up top here. Right. So I had like a little problem with blending. So that's the one reason why I did this braid out, because I know that my hair, one, is natural, so, well, transitioning, so I needed something to help make it look like it was mine, and having it bone straight and my curls coming out on top just wasn't working.
Right, so we're going to show you the tools that we use to get this style. The first tools to to help her hair sit down
like it
was the Less Jam regular hold, and pretty much it helped keep her hair down like that. We also used the Do Grow when we actually braided her hair, anti-itch growth oil, and we use quite a bit of that. And next we use the olive oil hair lotion. We use that before I actually braided her hair, so her hair will be moisturized, which is what I recommend, so that you're not always scratching in your head and taking out the knots of the crochet braids, because you want them to stay in and you want them to last as long as they possibly can.
Right.
And last, well, not last, but another item that we used was the Annie comb, wide tooth comb, since her hair is transitioning. And you can get this at any hair supply store.
And before you detangle your hair, our transition tip was to wet your hair before you detangle.
Right.
So you want to have your handy water bottle. Wet that sucker up and then comb from the end to the root, okay?
Right.
And then, of course, you want to have your trusty latch hook crochet needle.
Right.
Hope my light isn't drying it out. Okay. So I got this latch hook from Walmart for $1.88.
Right.
If you need to go, they got arts and crafts stores, they got Amazon, but Walmart, of course, is always the cheapest place. And
actually, there's some places that sell that for like $1, like not even $1.88. It's like just $1. So
well, I didn't know that. But
just go cop yourself a deal.
Yeah, so wherever you could find one. But anyway, this one from Walmart got the job done. So you don't need that fancy. I see people with green and pink because someone else said green and pink is the best one. If you got a crochet needle with a latch hook, that's all you need.
That's all you need. You don't need to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
Just get yourself a latch hook and
you want to have some hair clips to hold your hair to one side while you're doing the other, or you could use a hairband like this. So that's everything we use to achieve the crochet into the hair. And pretty much what we did is we braided each and every individual row of braids that had the crochet hair. And I left out my actual hair, like all the fronts
and on the sides and in the back.
And on the sides. And this hair definitely go into a ponytail. So that's one thing I would encourage you, ladies, if you're gonna do crochet braids, is to leave some of your hair out, so it can be more believable. You can put your hair up in a ponytail, in a bun. Well, maybe depending on how you do it. But so I would suggest I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the girls who do their whole head, But I know after a while my braids start getting loose and start looking, you know, raggedy.
Yeah.
And I don't want my crochets looking nice, and then my scalp is looking all dry and fuzzy. And I don't want that. So I said I might as well leave some of my hair out, so one, it looks believable, and two, I can always manipulate my hair to look as good as the crochet hair.
Right. So this is pretty much our part 2 to the video we had just posted yesterday. And we hope that you like the look. I mean, we encourage a lot of ladies to go get it. It's a very good protective style. You're pretty much not even using your hair unless you leave the hair out.
Yeah.
Leave some of your hair out, I should say. But it's, you know, it lasts, like I said earlier, 2 months. And, I mean, it's just, it's the new, I guess it's the new trend, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's new because I've seen some videos prior to doing this hairstyle that was all the way back in 2009. So that's, what, 3 years ago?
I mean, it's picked up since then. More people are doing crochet braids. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
If not using Kanekalon, they're using like human hair or whatever.
You can use whatever hair you want. Again, like I said, but if you do choose, you want to go the cheaper route. Cheaper route means a little more problems. I'm just gonna be honest with you, with the shedding, and then of course, if you're not getting the same color as your hair, you're gonna have problems with blending. And before, when my hair was straight, when I had the Kanekalon hair straight, it was horrible. I was applying so much heat to my hair, and I said I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just putting my hair in braids and see how it turns out in the braid out. And this is what it turned out to, and I love it.
Finished look.
Yeah. And I love it. So I would suggest, if you're going to do Kanekalon, like I said, flexi rod, roller set,
yeah,
braid out, twist out, bantu knot out. I don't know. You do it. Make sure it's curly, because especially if you're transitioning, if you have permed hair, then straight would be fine for you. You wouldn't even have to worry about it. But if you have transitioning or natural hair, you want to have a curl to it so that your natural curls will match the curl with the crochet braid hair.
Okay, so if you guys have like any questions, like how long did the process take and all that stuff, you leave us some questions down below in the comment section.
Altogether though, just so we could you can avoid asking the questions, it took altogether about 4 hours to put everything in the hair. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask us and
inbox us, whatever you got to ask.
And please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll see you later, guys.
Bye.